simply isn't going to cut it. Just being a prepper is not going to cut it in a true SHTF situation. Now, let me explain. Fucking California roads suck donkey dick. Anyways, let me explain what I'm talking about. Now, when I say just being a prepper isn't going to cut it, I mean just stocking food, just stocking water, stocking gear. That's not going to cut it in a true SHTF situation. Let's talk about like it's a Mad Max grid down kind of situation. And you've got 10 years worth of food and 10 years worth of water, 10 years worth of ammo and everything. You know, you got all the goodies. That isn't going to cut it alone. You need to have skills. You need to develop skills. And I'm not talking about like art skills or some BS degree from a university. I'm talking about real skills. Tracking, hunting, fishing, trapping, growing, agriculture, skills like that, building, construction. I'm not talking about modern day construction. I mean even bushcraft level construction skills are going to help tremendously. Things like that. Making tools. You know, if you have a mag, then everyone in that mag should know critical skills. Like some of the stuff that I've listed, but not limited to those things. You know, the bigger the mag, the less skills everyone in general is going to need to know. But everyone is still going to need to know skills. Because like I said, just stocking the items by itself is not going to cut it. Because there's going to be a time, if let's say you do have 10 years worth of food and everything that you need, let's say there comes a time and let's say a disaster happens after an SHTF, like let's say you live in a house and I don't know, a tree falls on the house, if you let trees grow next to it, and you don't know how to fix the roof, or your roof just gets a leak, you don't know how to fix the roof, you know, something like that. You don't have that skill, and then your house is just going to deteriorate. This is why you need to learn skills right now. You need to know different skills that are going, you know, that are going to help you in different situations. Like I said, just having your preps is not going to be good enough. And let's say it is a very long-term kind of situation. Let's say it's, you know, a few decades long situation. And you have 10 years worth of food. Well, what happens on 10 years in the first day? You're out of supplies. Then you don't know how to farm, or you don't know how to hunt or fish, anything like that. I mean, I kind of find it hard and ridiculous that someone wouldn't learn these, you know, wouldn't attempt to learn these skills after an SHTF, but some people are lazy. Now, I get it that not everyone is going to be able to learn different skills. Maybe, you know, maybe all you can do is have your preps. Maybe because you're handicapped, or you're mentally handicapped, or you're physically handicapped, or God forbid both, or you know someone that is, you know, then I understand being limited to mainly having your preps. But guys, I'm not going to say, or I'm going to say this, and if you're 500 pounds and you're too lazy to exercise, then that's not a fucking excuse. You know, I I don't have any sympathy for anyone that is that freaking overweight and is just too lazy and they let it get that bad. Now, if it's like a disorder or something, then that's a different story. But if you're just too freaking lazy, then you know, then I've got an issue with that. That, you know, that's no excuse to not learn skills. Like I said, guys, learning skills, learning these critical skills, you know, it's going to be necessary, especially if it's a long-term SHTF situation.